the IT part of it.
No, that too.
No. You just throw a bunch of cash at the IT department and go make it work, and then they'll do it.
That's not how the cash
we're live on
department
that,
does it.
so.
As the IT department, I'm fully behind this.
Right?
So, welcome back, everybody. It's been a little while.
Oh, it's been a few weeks.
10,000 years.
I'm free! Goldar!
I shall take
Wait, no,
over
that's
the
red.
Earth.
What?
Anyway,
Sorry.
so, previously, you guys were convinced by Sterling's cousin Ognils to head to Miranda, the completely safe and totally not filled with Reavers planet out in
Oh, I
black.
forgot that. Oh no.
How did you
And you got there, despite your stealth drive once again being of absolutely no value.
like trade it in?
One day it's going to work, and it's going to be
No.
amazing.
No.
So yeah, you had a small altercation with a Alliance cruiser that was on border patrol there. You evaded them, evaded the Reaver ship that came to see what the hell was going on. Maybe sort of overloaded your engine a little bit, and crash landed on Miranda.
But somehow Zaps wasn't skewered through the chest with a giant fucking spike, so that's one up for us, I think.
Well, I mean, that's one way to look at it, I guess.
Cold.
Yeah,
No, I don't expect
Zaps has
anything
yet
else
to
from Wu.
recheck his will and discover that he's left everything to Wu.
This is my handwriting.
That's not how you spell my last name.
You assume it's not somewhere locked up in the ship's computers.
Anyway, yes, you crash landed. You decided that rather than going to retrieve the belongings that you were sent there for, you would instead head to the nearest spaceport and pick up some spare parts for the ship.
Yes, we're doing that first.
In
Then we'll
doing
go
that,
do what we're
you
here for.
found barely landed at the spaceport. The ship belonging to Ognils' original crew that you sent in had some big holes in the hull. Looked like something like a harpoon or something had been punched through in a few places. You found 5 of the crew dead, meaning that there was 2 crew members still left alive somewhere on Miranda.
Their corpses are elsewhere, one or the other.
Yeah, at least they didn't die inside the ship, which I believe, according to my notes, I referred to as the Dairy Queen.
Ah.
Of course you would.
However, next
You know,
to that was parked another Kintsugi ship, and conveniently, turns out that most owners of Kintsugi class ships don't know how to change the default lock number, and you were able to get inside and get the parts you needed.
Idiots.
However, on heading back to the Daedalus in your shuttle, you parked just outside, and as you were getting out of the shuttle, you heard the loud sonic boom of a ship entering Atmo, but too far away for you to see anything, to see whether it might be Reaver or otherwise.
I did see an explosion where it landed.
And then, having gotten over the shock of that, you turn towards the ship, only to discover the ship's landing ramp starting to lower, and silhouetted in the lights from...
Right, our ship's ramps. Right.
Mm-hmm. And silhouetted in the from the lights inside the cargo bay, you saw a figure, and that was where we left off.
Yeah.
So I'm going to describe that figure now. So as the ramp is starting to lower, the first thing you see is a big Stetson.
Oh, god damn it! I knew it!
And then as it goes a bit further down, the silhouette is clearly wearing a poncho.
Yes.
And then it keeps lowering down, and this person, presumably a man from the body shape, is stood there silhouetted. And
What are you?
I'm so fucking happy right now.
What are you doing all the
I'm
way
giving Jack a
out here?
moment to respond here before I describe anything else.
Yeah. Also, I would like to respond after that.
I mean, we won't get anything good out of me shooting him dead right now, but I kind of want to.
I have no idea who this is.
This is Hush Jackson.
Yeah. All the way at the start. Remember the guy who
Episode
shot out
one.
well,
Adventure 1.
he showed up once or
First
twice
adventure.
in the background.
Yeah.
Did we steal money from him?
No.
He's a bounty hunter that was looking for us.
Yes.
So in that sense, we stole money from him.
I want to shoot off his hat. This is a Western. I want to shoot off his hat.
Yes.
Go
Yes.
for it. Physical and shoot, please.
Oh, I hope you don't blow his head off. Or
That
you
would-
do blow his head off.
That would be all ones, and that is only happened once and only to me.
Oh, that would be hilarious. That the worst thing that could happen is him
That's so
just
cool.
dying. Like,
I'm going to watch it happen again.
Shoot.
no, there's no way. Like,
Bold
there's no way.
action.
Jack is gonna pull in Eliza again.
Jake.
No way.
I'll bet £5 that it happens. I don't have £5.
Red,
so I'll
tempting
just-
gonna
fate
say-
doesn't work like that. If you want it to happen, you can't tempt it into happening.
15 to beat.
Yeah.
And his hat goes sailing back as you hear this crack of Jake going off. And then he steps forward a little, as like, and you realise it's not Hush Jackson. You've never seen this guy before.
You're far.
You are lucky.
I would like to cut in and be like, "What are you doing all the way out here, stranger?"
Well, if that ain't how you greet somebody, I don't know what is. I do apologise to everybody in the American South from
No.
this point onwards.
Don't.
This accent is only going to get worse. Guessing you folks must be the owners of this sorry heap of ship.
Be careful what you say about my darling.
Well, looks like you rode her pretty hard. Engine's all busted, you barely made it down. Ain't getting us off this rock.
Us?
Well, I mean, if you like, I could seal it back up and leave you to the things out here.
I mean, you could try. Do you want your brain splattered all over the cargo bay?
Maybe we should
Just
start.
looking at Eliza for a brief second.
Do you have a name?
Yeah, who are you?
Pardon
5
me,
words
man.
or less.
Name's Harflow. Harflow Chugspout.
I'm sorry?
No, we heard the name. We're just sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
And
What?
who might you be?
Well, you steal a man. You sneak on a man's ship and don't even know who we are. All right.
Look,
Snaps Engelbert.
it's the Zeps Engelbert?
Ah, I see my reputation precedes me. Shit.
Well, no wonder it was so easy to get on board.
Which one of them?
You know, you really should start locking this thing.
See, I've been telling you this for years.
So, what brings you here, Mr. Chuckspout?
Call me Harflow, ma'am.
I believe I will.
Nope, I won't. Not after that.
Well, see, my employer sent me and the crew here to retrieve some belongings. Only
What
things didn't
crew?
quite go quite as well as he told us it would. What brings you folks here to this godforsaken hellscape.
Would your employer be this sorry piece of filth? And I point to Ognils.
Yeah, just
Well,
shove it
blow
forward.
me.
Maybe later.
How in the
Not-
nine
not right now,
hells
darling.
did you convince that lily-livered coward to come all the way out here?
Okay, sorry.
It was a choice between that and death.
Can we just take a moment to applaud Keeb's addition of flowery language into the accent? Because it's really good.
It's nice. So Butler is going to sort of look menacing and be like, "We convinced him.
Well,
It was in his best interest, you see."
ain't that a surprise? Well,
Do you know what you're here for?
yeah, this fella here reckoned this whole place was safe. Said the Alliance had cleared everything out. Said it was ripe for the looting. Gave us the coordinates to a very swanky place over yonder. Told us to bring back the personal effects of this guy. That's where I was when I heard your ship come in for landing.
Nice way of putting it. Are you the only one left?
No, coward Steve. He locked himself in some sort of panic room when he heard the boom. I figured I'd come out and investigate. You didn't look like no Reaver, although you were tailing a bit of smoke, but not that filthy black stuff their ships put out.
So hang on, we knew about Jin Anderson Way. We knew about Ruby Deshawn. Those are two of the crew members we found in the ship, right?
Yeah,
'Cause I had two names
I
written down.
don't know if I gave you all of the names of the bodies. I did tell you that Ognils told you the two surviving crew members were Steve and Highflow.
Okay, gotcha. And I don't know what these names are that I have written down. Better
Gene
notes
Anderson
next
Way,
time,
I
right?
think, was the guy you stole the whiskey from.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Isn't Ruby Wu's girlfriend?
That could be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, then I don't exactly know why those names are on there. Oh well, thank you. All right, so so he came down here, survived out here against Reavers. I take it. How come the rest of the crew is dead and you're not?
We got shot up real bad coming in.
Mhm.
The ship barely made it down in one piece. No way it's getting off the pad again. And whilst there was a nice shiny new ship next door, I had no luck getting in that. Steve reckoned the best bet was to head out to loot this guy's place anyway. See if he had maybe some kind of private pleasure craft or some such. Might get us back out to our orbit at least, get a signal out.
So is that consistent with what we saw? How we found the bodies in the ship? Like they were all killed during a
you know,
boarding?
most of them looked as though they'd died to damage, either conduits rupturing or, in
Got
one
it.
case, hit by one of those harpoons that got
Okay,
through.
cool. That's something I wanted to check. So what do we want to do? Out of character as well. What do we want to do with this guy?
So out of character as well. We're just here to rescue these people, right? Theoretically.
Specifically
Well,
the other
I mean-
guy, right?
If we can
Specifically,
get-
you're here to get the stuff that they were here for. Ogden
Yeah.
never really mentioned rescuing these guys.
Oh,
He just assumed they were dead.
Oh, well, okay. Well, bonus. Don't mind.
Out of
people.
character, Eliza would very much be in favor of getting people off this rock.
Mm-hmm.
well, yeah. I'm just. My question is, are we going to actually going? Let's jump back in character. Isaac turns to Zaps and he's like, "Right, well, he's here. We need a way off this thing. What are we here to get again?"
Some personal effects of, I think, the son of a tribe member. Remember
Mhm.
correctly? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know where this is?
Yes, sir,
Chuggy?
I do.
All right. You know where your other friend is? You know,
Same
Steve?
place we need to go.
And are you coming with us, or are you going to be staying here?
No, he's
Well,
coming with us.
I reckon some folks who are as good with guns as you seem to be might be as safest place to be right now.
As long as you
Good
stand
man.
right behind me, you should be fine. You're not bottle shaped.
Is he bottle shaped?
Oh my god, is that why it's called Chuck Spout?
No, we know that they're man-shaped because they were
Yeah, it was
as
described
silhouette.
earlier.
yeah.
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 It's a very forgiving poncho.
I was gonna say that. Have you seen some of these bottles?
Maybe it's got the Coke hourglass shape.
Those are some big feet.
Long neck, too.
Right.
Alright.
Well,
Anyway,
yeah. In that case,
Lead
I
on,
feel
stranger.
yeah, I feel like we should get going.
Sorry, we know his name. I shouldn't be calling him a stranger. Lead on, Chuggy.
Chucky.
Ah,
Saps, were you gonna start working on?
Oh, right. Good point. Yeah, me and I think one other person were staying at the ship to repair it.
I'll help.
I think.
I think somebody who
them-
can actually use a gun.
Yeah. No. You can stay here, the two of you, and work, and then I think Isaac should stick around and.
No, I think you guys can use Woo better than I can.
does Zaps say that with an absolutely straight face?
Hang on, I'm gonna make a roll for that.
I feel like splitting up's a bad idea.
Yes.
It might be, but we need transportation off the planet, and we
I-
need it now.
Yes, I do say that with a straight face.
Well, you know how to fix this?
Of course.
You found the parts?
Yeah, salvage your ship.
Oh. Well, you know, Steve is the engineer of the Dairy Queen.
Well, I can check my work afterwards if he insists.
Well, it's your funeral, sir.
I'd rather have the ship up and running before anything finds us.
Yep.
You staying or coming, boss man? He looks at Ognils.
He's coming.
Sounds good to me. I only have the small speeder. Can we take yours?
Do we have this? We probably have like a truck.
He gestures at your shuttle that you landed in. Just,
Yeah.
Just...
Oh, of course. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
We used the shuttle. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we have a second shuttle so we can catch up
Yep.
later once we fix the ship.
Okay, so who's staying with Red?
I think it was only Isaac.
Yeah.
Sorry?
I think only Isaac was staying with
With
Zaps
Saps.
to repair the ship.
Yeah.
Well, the rest finds what we need.
Okay, so the others take off in the shuttle,
Mhm.
heading for the coordinates, which Ognils already gave you, and high flow is confirmed. Shortly after things quieten down again, you hear another boom of a ship hitting ammo.
In or out?
This is in.
In.
Can I check the ship's sensors in any way without like blaring our position?
Yeah, you can check ship's passive sensors. Transponders and stuff will be broadcasting if it's.
Can I? What does it say about that ship?
Give me a mental and operate.
Mental operates. This I am using the Deadless. The ship's captain count here, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. That's not bad.
Seven to beat.
Well, at least I'm not the only person whose stealth's not working.
That's you get a D8, Red.
I'm drawing one right now.
That's the critical success. Can't remember the name, but you get a big damn hero die. That I can't remember the name of.
So yeah, this particular ship is broadcasting a transponder signal.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Alliance cruiser that shot you up earlier.
Please tell me the name
probably
of
see
it is the Hastings.
I can probably see this on the sensors. Did they blow up on landing? Was there an explosion? You can probably hear that.
It was not exactly a controlled re-entry, and they did not make it to the ground.
I will briefly radio to the whole group. Heads up, that Alliance cruiser that was chasing us just crashed.
Only had me as a pilot.
So that's probably bad news.
I mean, it's one less Alliance cruiser we got to worry about.
For now.
Yeah.
What took it out, genius?
Because you got the extraordinary
not my
success. They're not broadcasting transponder signals, but you pick up 3 separate reactor signals in low orbit.
Exposed reactors?
Does seem to be the case, otherwise you wouldn't be picking them up.
We're also picking up 3 exposed reactors in low orbit. Be careful, everyone. When Eliza told us, that's bad news.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
get to
going
fix it.
with fixing the ship. Yeah.
Any kind of distress signal coming from that ship?
Nothing on your scanners.
I point my glasses at it.
It is definitely sending an encoded message on secret Alliance frequencies, but it is
Yeah, I
not.
figured.
It was not broadcasting a public SOS.
Okay.
This is a very narrow beam comm signal.
That means they shouldn't be here. And they know it. Okay, that's bad.
Okay. So, Red, can you give me a physical and fix roll for the ship?
Physical? Can I ask Isaac to do the heavy lifting? Yes, then?
Yeah, you can borrow his labor dice.
Oh, but I still have to use my physical. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My labor is a D10.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to clear that, yeah.
And
Your
ship
occupation
captain.
was...
This is, of course, the Deadless. This is my baby. And I could use your operate.
Yep.
Labor.
Labor.
D10.
Labor. D10. Yeah, that's what I remember. There you go. Yep, that makes sense.
Well, this is effectively a recovery roll for the ship. So,
So it makes sense that the 12 would be in there.
Mm-hmm.
so you get the D12 and the difficulty modifier. And there's nothing else for me to add. 12 to beat.
That's pretty good. Roll. 12 to beat as well. I will spend one of my plot points to... I think. To,
You can keep a 3, which is...
yes, I'm keeping one of the 3.
just
so
an
that puts me
ordinary
at 16.
success. So you're able to do this, but it's a slightly tedious process to replace some of these parts.
Mhm.
You know it's going to take you the best part of an hour to do this.
All right. Oh well. Yep. So I guess we cut over to the other side then.
Yeah. So, sort of 10, 15 minutes later, you bring the shuttle in for a landing. At what is this quite nice sort of futuristic style mansion out on the edges of this city. It's set in some what would have probably once been nice green, well-maintained grounds. Now, though, some of the foliage is starting to get a bit wild. There's trees growing up through cracks in concrete, things like that. But the landing pad is mostly clear, and so you're able to bring the shuttle in for a safe enough landing.
Yeah, so I guess we land it in a flower patch.
And as you land, high flow pipes up, and it's like, we think this place is clear, but you mosey on careful now.
Liza,
Yeah.
I am going to give, as secondary captain now, it is my duty.
I didn't vote for
Yes.
You-
Ooh.
I explicitly put Sterling in charge.
Yeah.
It's first of
We
all,
know.
it's Captain Wu, and
Yeah, no,
secondly,
I'm assuming Moo still ignores that. I just want to make that
Yes.
clear.
secondly, my co-captain
Wait,
second
no, I would-
is
Sorry.
Sterling.
I would
Eliza-
put Eliza in charge because Eliza's
Yeah.
been part of the crew longer than Sterling. Nothing
no,
against Sterling.
no, don't put me in charge. I will get us all killed. Possibly by shooting at least one of you.
I don't get instruction from Zaps to make you leader of this group, Eliza. I'm pretty sure he said me. Considering that would be the smart choice, I'm pretty
That's
sure.
a huge gun.
Zaps.
She can kill you with a tray. Just go with it. And she probably would.
Not this time. I have better things to worry about.
So I'm delegating scouting duty to you, Eliza, because I think you, with your expertise in shooting things,
And walking into minefields. Was
I
that
was
what
not
you
gonna bring
were
that
going to
up.
say?
I was not going to bring that up because I'm a good manager and I don't like to fixate on the negatives of your performance.
Sure. But yeah, everybody eyes up. And do not hesitate. Shoot first. I don't care if you shoot me. Shoot first.
Like, I was gonna say, like, a half a second passes and Wu just shoots Eliza.
Well, I don't have a gun, but I do have grenades. Oh, you forgot
Right.
about that, didn't you?
So Isaac, you ever think they're coming back?
I mean, I hope so. Ideally,
but
they
yeah.
come back. We we need to get a replacement hacker if they don't.
I feel the love.
So High Flow joins you in the scouting position, Eliza, and it's clear he's had some military experience. He responds to your hand signals. He's doing the sweep and clear the same as you would.
Yeah. But we basically we make our way to the place where he says the panic room is.
Yeah, so he shows you the door they broke in through, and he's like, well, panic room's down in the basement. Any of this guy's stuff, we presume's upstairs, but we didn't get far enough to check.
Okay. We're gonna sweep the basement first to make sure nobody entered since. Then we're gonna get Steve out. We're gonna do a quick sweep. We're gonna grab the stuff we're here for, and then we're leaving. We are out in 10 minutes. even if we don't have the stuff.
Okay. So you head down into the basement. Give me a mental and notice to sweep the place. High Flow will lend you his notice, which is a D8.
Okay. Mantle. Notice. Pretty sure that I can claim that one. Do we write D8 or just 8?
Just 8.
8. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it.
Can I have clarification if that is an awesome basement or a wet basement?
It's just a dank basement.
No.
Oh shit, I completely forgot to open chat. I've completely forgotten to open chat.
Yeah, we don't have
Okay.
chat on screen anymore, so...
Ooh. I like it.
Okay. As far as you can tell, there's only one set of footprints in here recently, and they head in towards the panic room.
Yep. Well, knock on the door.
Jodie Foster, we've come to save you.
Yeah, so it's this big steel door set into a large concrete wall at one end of the basement. And you can see the status is sealed.
Is there like
Yeah.
a camera around the door?
And so you knock, but you don't get any response.
Somebody who knows the guy, talk to him.
Hifto's like, yeah, fine. He just knocks again. He's like, Steve, get your ass out here. We got away off this hellhole. And then you hear the door slide across. And there's this nervous, quite small Asian guy. He's got a pistol in his hands, and his hands are shaking as he tries to hold it out in front of him.
Put that down before I take it off you.
You're
God,
normal.
you're more danger to yourself. Yes. Well,
Wow.
that's up for debate. Still, put the gun down.
I need this. Keep me safe.
Not right now. Put the gun down. We're leaving.
We've got a way off. We can leave
Yeah.
this place.
Yes.
You can come with us, but only if you put the gun down.
At this point, he sees Ognils behind Sterling.
Uh-oh.
You fucker. You. This is all your fault. And he's pointing, and his hand stops
Steve?
shaking. He's pointing straight
Steve?
at Ognils.
Steve,
mean-
we will queue up and take turns to punch him in the face, but only after we get off this planet. Okay?
I
Put the gun
I
down
will
and you can
promise
come
you,
with us.
Steve. One, you get to kick him once wherever you want. If you put the gun down right now and follow us.
Mm-hmm.
I still get to kick him, right?
Of course.
Of
We
course.
form a queue. We form a queue. I also want to at least kick
An
him.
orderly queue. Ocknils is gonna get a beating, and then I'm gonna patch him up. We're not barbarians.
Well,
You speak for yourself.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Wow, I hadn't realised we'd completely lost the dice images now.
I'm actually a level 6 barbarian, so
So, Sterling, I would like you to give me social and some sort of convincing type role, maybe influence or
Influence sounds about right.
survive or trick or something like that. And you can borrow Eliza's influence as well because she's helping you there.
No, please don't.
It's a D4, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I said you can. You don't have to.
Where's my thing? No. Harmless looking. That was it. Can I use harmless looking?
Oh yeah, that's probably very useful to you right now.
Okay. And it is it worth having?
$11 to beat.
Might like my least favorite cousin. Damn
Yeah.
it!
I mean,
You were hoping he'd blow his head off, didn't you?
a little bit, yeah.
Never liked him.
He
We can almost miss him.
breathes a deep sigh and lowers the pistol and hands it over to Eliza.
Thank you.
I say thank you and then slap Ognils around the back of their head.
As you do that, you notice that there's a small dark stain on the front of Ognils' pants there.
Right.
Well, up we go. And again, me and High Flow lead the way.
Yep.
Clearing the rooms before we go.
It's at this point you hear the sound of a ship entering atmosphere.
Well, our time
Okay.
just got shorter.
Yep, let's go.
We need to shift.
Okay. So, High Flow takes you up towards the top floors.
Mm-hmm.
And says, well, this is far as we got. Couldn't find none of the stuff on the boss's list. There's only one more floor up here. It's the penthouse suite. We figured stuff must be in there. Only
Okay.
problem
Sounds
is
fair.
this, door up here is locked, and Steve here was having a mad time trying to get it open.
Starling,
Okey-dokey.
'And this is Alliance tech.
Yeah.
11 to beat.
yeah.
I saw Triad Paranoia open for a Cradle of Filth once.
So yeah, it takes you a minute or two, but eventually, as you start tapping away on your PDA, the door unlocks, and you're able to gain access. And what greets you is, well, a few years ago when this was first fresh, this would have been described as a bloodbath. There are bones and deep dark stains on the floor, hangings on the walls, the bedding is ripped, everything's been tossed. It's not a good sight in here. Ognils takes one look in and then ducks back out into the corridor to throw up.
We need to get the things on the list. Get going.
It's a very macabre version of Supermarket Sweep.
Or squishy.
Yeah. High Flow's like, Leist says, try to find the guy's signet ring. See if we can find his safe. Extract his personal pad from in there. And portrait of him and his mama should be hanging on the wall.
Somewhere on the blood.
Strike the portrait. We're not going to look for it.
I mean,
Wu, where's the
you,
safe?
You immediately notice it, and it is slashed from corner to corner, and there's
Yeah.
blood splatter on it.
Scratch that off the list. Oh, they already did for you.
Dibs on the safe.
Well, I mean,
Because I can probably open
Wu,
it.
you'd know where the safe is.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It would be in the safest place. So I kind of look around the room.
Oh, I hope they eat.
Wu accidentally drops a marble because I know what Keith's been watching.
I would put it here, and I point to a goldfish bowl, which is fake because underneath it's got a button that unhatches the secret wall.
Yep, that is exactly what happens. You realise it's fake because there's still a goldfish in it that, by all rights, should have been dead a very long time ago.
Dead or eaten.
Swimming
And yeah,
around.
the wall panel slides back to reveal a very fancy-looking safe.
All right. Get cracking. The rest of us, we're going to look over the bodies because we need to find the signet ring.
I believe it's pronounced Sigget.
Sure. Whatever. We're going to find his ring. The ring.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, 6 to beat. 10 to beat him.
That's a D12 big damn hero die.
That's your second D12 big damn hero die.
Sterling is making it out alive, is what we're guessing.
That's... She... Come to think of it, she has 2 D10s, 2 D12s, 7 plot... She's hoarding!
You're gonna need all of them, I would imagine.
Oh, I'm dead in that case.
Well, yeah, I hate to break it to you.
Yeah, well...
You are the
going on-
protagonist in this, so...
You're just going to hope that the crew will stick up for you.
Yeah.
Don't think it for
So
most reasons.
what's happening is you're dead.
I mean, a pay rise could persuade me otherwise. But,
Yeah, so I think Sterling has definitely seen this type of safe before. How do you actually open this?
I plug my PDA into the hidden future USB port on the bottom of the door, and very quickly check the firmware, because if it's the firmware I think it is, there's just it's like logging onto Windows XP basically.
Yeah. Turns out, yeah. Username admin, password admin.
Admin 1.
It's
a
a
factory
No. See,
No,
it's worse than that.
ADN1N.
The password
just-
is change_me.
No. It's even worse. Username admin, password nothing.
Oh.
Just
Ugh.
press enter and you're there.
And yeah, there's some cash in here, quite a lot of cash actually, and this data pad.
All right. Grab it. Might as well get paid.
Yep.
Okay, and who was searching the bodies?
I guess
The
everyone
rest.
else.
So whoever wants to lead on that, mental and notice, and you can borrow somebody else's notice.
Notice.
That might want to clear the pool.
Oh. Undo. I'm getting high flows notice as well.
Yep.
What's this notice?
It's a
High
D8.
flow has
Chinese
D8
notice.
in notice.
I've got D10 and notice, so if you want to borrow that.
Well, you were. Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, because Sterling did the save, so even better. We'll add D10. Submit.
Eight
Lose
to beat.
notice. Can I claim ship's doctor on this one?
I mean,
Just
you
to
are
quickly
searching
discard.
bodies, so.
Yeah. That should be fine. Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
Only need one.
Just imagining Eliza holding up a finger. Found it!
He like holds up a hand.
Nice.
You check
Still
the
attached.
finger bones that you're able to find,
Yeah.
and there's no rings.
Right. Well, too bad.
Bedside table?
Yeah.
Quick look. Yes. And then we're leaving.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys doing one final sweep?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're looking basically in the bedroom, on the bedside table, just quick glance if it's there or not.
It
I
is
mean,
not.
is there anything shiny or valuable?
Well, you probably noticed that as Sterling is pulling the PDA out of the safe, that safe is filled with stacks of cash.
Oh yeah, I just pocket those then.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just going to go to waste. I mean,
Yep.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I literally have like pads. All my pockets, like on my shirt and everything, all have wads of cash.
Like
There's-
overflowing.
Enough cash here, it's in high denomination, fancy futuristic see-through plastic banknotes. There's enough cash here to buy the ship a new stealth drive if you wanted.
Yeah, but then it's my money, so
It wouldn't work either. Let's be honest.
can I actually have an asset for big wads of cash?
Sure, why
How
not?
do I have that?
Oh, that's gonna
Sterling's
save you from a
definitely
knife
seen you
stab at
take
some
this.
I
So-
mean, yeah, but I took some too, so. Just, I'm not quite as padded.
Fat stacks.
Mm-hmm.
Look, if
Right.
body armor is still body armor.
True.
Well, time to leave, and we are sweeping on our way out.
So, no time to clean.
Yeah, that's not what that's not what that means, Woo.
Yeah.
And you know it.
You get to the shuttle, and as you're starting the ignition sequence, you see coming in on the horizon a ship streaming black smoke from its reactor.
Oh, no.
So this is going to be a timed action for you guys to escape back to the Daedalus. You're going to have 5 beats to get there.
Yep.
The first task is to take off.
Well, there's one person in this crew that can fly.
Yeah.
No pressure. Good luck.
I got this easy.
Woo! Now.
I need to do the free flight checks.
Just go!
Like,
Is everybody
this is
seated in
probably
the upright position? God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, my
This
head's
is
between my
probably
knees,
the
kissing my
first
ass
time.
goodbye.
Welcome upon this flight to the Daedalus. I'm your captain. We'll be serving snacks about midway through the flight. The movie of today
Cyanide
is...
capsules can be found under the seats. The next flight movie is The Great Escape. Go!
It's going to be,
8 to beat.
So what do I need to roll? What's the...
High. You've got a
So,
very high number.
physical or mental, I'll let you pick, and fly.
Could I have... Oh, actually, no, I know which one.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. And I can put how the ships... Could I put knows how the ships work? Because it is kind of a ship.
That's specifically for the Daedalus. This is one of the
Oh,
shuttles.
damn it.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm going to get this anyway, so...
When you're right, you're right.
Yep.
Captain, how are we doing on those repairs?
I'm assuming they're done at this point, right?
These guys have only been about 20 minutes.
Ah, fuck.
It'll be about another 10 minutes back.
Hang on, how much time do I still need to repair this after that?
30 minutes.
Jesus.
We'll say by the time they get back, you'll have got the ship rigged enough to do atmosphere flight.
That's all I need.
She won't take a long trip.
Okay, because we've got company and it's not the good kind.
So yeah, Val, I'm going to buy that Jinx.
I'll jury rig something.
And
I'm doubly glad we made it to the Daedalus. I'm repairing the Daedalus. Otherwise, they would have just straight crashed into the ship.
I'm going to give you a D6 complication of check engine light.
Oh no.
Yeah, that light's fine. That's not... That should come on. That's saying the engine's running.
And
That's why it's got engine. That's why it's got engine under it. Because it tells you it's on. Because if you're deaf, you won't be able to hear the engine. So it's an accessibility feature to ensure you know the engine's on. Don't worry about it.
yeah, so it's not
Oh,
extraordinarily
you can
successful.
feel
It
it.
does cost you one beat. Wu quickly flicks the switches that she thinks she needs to hit, and the shuttle takes off a little jerkily, but it takes off vertically and starts to head away.
Eliza, any ideas? Besides fly really fast?
I mean, it's at this point we're about to do stupid shit.
That's a good point. I lean forward and relieve Wu of the bandolier of grenades she is presumably wearing.
Hey!
Here, have these.
Thanks.
There's a migraine. I won them fair and square.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
so
we need them now, Wu.
Mr. Downspout, I can't remember his real name. Sorry. I'm assuming you know how to use that. Gesturing at his gun.
Yep.
Okay, good. Stupid question. Bullets, right? They're not like ray guns or anything.
No, they're all bullets.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
You
wish
say
they
the
were
last
ray
one for
guns.
yourself if the stories I've heard are true. And I'm assuming they are.
Does the shuttle have one of those like harnesses?
Right, I was
Things.
waiting for that.
You've probably rigged it with some way of safely leaning out of an open shuttle door.
Yeah.
I mean, I was literally going to offer to hold on to something and hold on to you. I figured you'd want to do this at some point.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably, it might fix everything. It might fix nothing. Who knows? Let's at least try it.
Okay.
We'll give it a shot.
Quite literally.
Yes.
So, what is your plan here?
Lean out, shoot the driver. Well, not our driver, but their driver.
We have
Okay.
shoot Wu.
So,
I mean,
at the moment,
we'll have to do that at some point, but maybe not now.
at the moment, they're at a bit too far of a range to do that. So, if you want to close distance with them, that'll take you a beat.
I
You
believe
can
it's
fly
called
towards
shot.
them or just fly slower than them.
So Eliza can't even attempt to yeet.
I mean, yeah, the other question is, are we just gonna throw a grenade at them?
Well, I mean, I assumed.
Yeah, does that work against the ship, though? What size is this thing compared to the shuttle? It's like Daedalus size?
It's not quite Daedalus size. This is probably a shuttle off of one of their larger ships.
Okay.
So
So
it's
what
a bit
best
bigger than
grenade
your
could-
shuttle, but it is still a
Good
shuttle.
grenade
Fine.
could take care of it, yeah.
I mean, Fuck it. Do
Decision.
we have an elastic band?
Yep, there it is.
I will slingshot a grenade across to them if we have the proper tools.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can probably make something. As I say, you'll still need to close distance to do that. They're not at grenade throwing distance yet.
Well, it just so happens that we have this massive rubber band.
I know what you're planning. I love it.
Yeah, sure. I will give you a D6 massive rubber band. to go
Probably
with the
plot
front
point,
lines.
right?
Yeah, I
Oh, you
spent
already
it.
spent it. Sorry.
Yeah, I
I
spent it.
just realized there was a plot point on the table.
Yep, that was mine. Ready to spend.
So you're going to do this without closing distance. You're just going to attempt to fire it.
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, fuck it.
Will this be throw or shoot?
This is
Yes.
going to be throw.
Yeah.
Well, good thing I put points into that at some point.
Remember, Eliza, you got to use the force to get enough effort into to the
You need
band
to use.
far enough.
You need to use You need to use the force. You know, the elastic force from the rubber
Yeah.
band.
I mean, do I get to add any of my distinctions?
I don't know. What are they?
Veteran of the Unification War, one
Sure,
of
you
the
pull-
ship's doctor.
Veteran of the Unification War. You've done
We did
weirder
this in
shit,
the
right?
war. Twang.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I have done stupider shit in the war, so
Like
yeah.
we did in the war, kids.
Okay. 9 to beat. That's pretty beatable.
Oh, those don't forget the D6 for the massive rubber band.
Yeah,
Yes.
you need to add that.
Cool ad.
D6 for the massive rubber band.
No. There.
Ha!
Boing.
Oh, there's an episode name.
Shit!
Oh
It's
no!
okay, we have more grenades.
So
Nearly.
what happens here?
Very nearly.
I'm going to give you that plot
Yeah.
point there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By those 2 jinxes. So what happens
Yeah.
is, fortunately for you, the grenade doesn't go inside the shuttle. You get it out into the shuttle's airstream, but it doesn't quite get beyond that. It gets sucked into the airflow around the shuttle and into one of the engine intakes. And we step up the check engine light to a D10.
I just imagine like, don't worry, that just means the engine is running.
Yeah.
Why am I through the window?
So
It's running too well.
your poor engine takes a grenade to the intake, explodes, and
Maybe it will
flames
make us
out.
go faster.
There's only one engine now. He's going purely on one engine. As like the light like starts getting brighter, then starts blinking.
There's a whole bunch of other warnings. The dashboard's lighting up like a Christmas tree now.
In my experience, lights means good.
So that's 2 beats down, 3 beats to escape.
Yeah.
And only one success, right?
Yeah.
So far.
Okay, so new plan. Eliza, how close do you need to be to... I mean, can we see the pilot in the other shuttle?
They're closing distance now because you've lost an engine,
Yeah, fair.
and they're probably within rifling range now.
Okay,
Fine, let's not.
what you do best.
Yeah. Yeah. That one.
This doesn't work.
That
I have a
one.
plan.
Yeah, so do I. Grenade in mouth.
That one. That one.
Throw me at them, it's fine. Oh.
Ah!
I mean-
one in each hand.
Do one in my mouth. It's like... Start it!
Shining chrome.
Yeah.
15 to beat.
No. Come on. Just come on. Yes! Oh, sweet Jesus.
So yes, this works. You shoot. You shatter the front windscreen of the shuttle. Apparently, you're using armor-piercing rounds in Jake these days. And it hits the pilot. And there's the Reaver ship following starts to lean to one side. But as you're watching, somebody else inside the ship pulls the guy out of the pilot's seat, sits down, and rights it. So they've drifted a little way away from you now. You've got a chance to evade them, or you can keep taking more shots.
Yeah, I could also have spent a plot point to just make it a enormous success and
True.
not cost a beat.
That might be worth it because
Yeah.
you're already behind a beat.
Yeah, I'm willing to do that. I'm doing that.
Okay.
Spending a plot point to keep the 7, which also just so happens to get me a D12, big damn hero die.
Okay. In that case, I will spend a plot point and buy your jinx.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you were going to step up the engine again.
If I step up the engine again, the shuttle's taken out.
No,
No,
it needs
until
to
it's
go up one more
stepped
than
up above D12.
The D12. Yeah.
Also, even if that were the case, you're so kind.
Oh.
Several people in this in this game right now know exactly what I would be doing in Keith's
Oh yeah, I was
position.
not going to say anything. I was not going to say anything. We all
absolutely.
knew that.
And look, because you see, the way to get to Jack is to damage Jake.
Oh. Okay, I stand corrected.
So, 2 beats in, 3 beats left to escape.
So here's the thing. Unless somebody else has a plan they really want to do.
No, I'm just going to fly. So.
You got something good, then go for it.
I was considering
A crazy Ivan?
no, bringing the mountain to the ship, bringing the Daedalus to them.
This is no time to mix your metaphors, Captain.
Yeah,
Burn
Daedalus
swallow.
is sufficient to take off for a small atmospheric flight.
Yeah, exactly. Like close distance.
Burn swallow.
And I mean, the Daedalus does have guns.
Exactly.
Cool.
So yeah, unless somebody else wants to do something, I figured Isaac and me could jump in.
Let's use your fly skill to get the Daedalus airborne and en route.
Yeah.
I choose this moment to betray the party.
I will stab you, Nav.
I never saw that coming. All right. In that case, yes.
You were joking, right?
Of course
I
it was.
find this.
Let's clear the pool just to be safe. There we have the ship's engines.
So at this point, you've stepped the engine overheat down by 2. So it's just a
All right.
D8.
Ship's captain. Daedalus. Isaac, you want to do anything? Back me up?
I don't know. There's a lot I can do here. Zaps.
You can shoot when you get there.
Yeah, when we get there.
How about you're like still making the last tiny bits of repairs, like putting the last pipes in position or something, or like holding a pipe?
I don't know how that helps. That makes things worse.
I don't know.
No, it's good. You carry on.
All right.
8 to beat.
Well, I'm not landing, but well, here we go then. Boop boop. Sometimes 1 is all you need.
Indeed. Yeah, so the Daedalus is off the ground and flying rapidly towards the scene.
Yep.
That is a beat.
Uh-huh.
2 beats left.
That's all I got for now.
So it's going to be one more beat before the Deadless is in range to help you. So either you've got the chance to try and outmaneuver or get slightly ahead of the Reaver ship, or you could attempt some more crazy shenanigans with trying to shoot the pilots of the ship or something like that.
Or something else. I'm tired.
How many grenades do we have there?
As many as you need. I didn't put a limit on them.
Excellent.
As many as you
Okay.
need. A lot.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point, I might start giving you a complication of running out of grenades.
Hmm.
Okay. Maybe Eliza take another shot, and I can ping a grenade at them.
I mean, that, or you could try and do some fixing of the shuttle so that it flies faster again.
Is that something that you can do, Sterling?
Well, I mean, reroute the power to the auxiliary engine, something like that. I don't know.
Remove the limiters.
I mean,
Do
yeah,
the
that's a good point, actually.
Do
I could
do
give it a
do,
go.
do the
Health
hacky
is-
thing. I have no clue. I don't know how ship work.
All right, I'll give it a...
Bang
it's
pieces
called-
together. That how work ship, right?
Yeah.
Sure!
It's called a boat.
Ah, that's what I'm doing.
I mean, it handles like one, but
No, she's shaped like an eatery, but she handles like a bistro.
Yeah, basically what you're trying to do here is you're trying to override Woo mode that Zap's installed. When the shuttle detects Woo is piloting it.
This sounds about right,
automatic
yeah.
Safety's on.
I am shocked but not surprised by the lack of trust.
I'm kind of sure we actually established that at one point.
You're letting your race pilot go to waste.
8
Bad
times a
management
bit.
style. That's why I need to be the new boss.
Shit.
Because I wouldn't enact these vindictive, although accurate.
Okay, can I use one of my... I cannot remember what any of this shit above me is for, so
So
can I use
you
any
can
of
spend
these?
a plot point to keep a dice, or you can spend a plot point to roll a big Glam Hero dice.
Yes, I will do that. Do this, but yes.
So a D10 makes it a tie on 50-50.
And then I do what? Roll a D...
You can pick which you've got. You've got D10s and D12s.
I will roll a D12. Hang on.
You can just in the chat /R D12.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We live!
Okay.
Poggers.
So that's another success. So you get
That's
a
an extraordinary
D10.
success, so that doesn't cost you a beat.
Yeah.
You
No.
need to drag one of your D12s away.
We clearly know who's the competent one here.
Hmm.
Not me.
There you go.
Okay, and I'll delete those.
Thank you.
And that's an extraordinary success. So you get
So
another.
I
hero
managed
dice.
to override the
Yeah.
Woo protocol and also the inbuilt safety systems that come with the shuttle as standard.
Yeah.
So there's a fair kick.
Yeah.
So
Obviously,
all of
it's
us
Pro-
are
completely
pro-pilot
flat
speak,
into
you
his
might want to
seat.
hold the fuck on.
Steve is kind of white knuckles on his chair. He just seems to be praying to somebody, anybody who can help them.
Who are you praying to? Anyone who listens.
Pick a god and pray.
Okay.
And yeah, you kick forward. You start to open the distance up between you and the Reaver ship, and then you see in the distance the Daedalus closing in.
Yes.
So you've got 2 beats left.
Okay.
Well, I attempt to do a graceful docking procedure.
Okay. Given that you're docking with a moving ship,
Oh,
you
that's
may
easy.
also borrow Red's fly dice for this.
Which is a D10.
But that will cost you your pride.
I mean,
Well, that's never happening then. Give me video of other people again.
Roll 20 being roll 20 as usual.
Yep.
Yeah.
so is it mental fly?
Yeah, mental and fly. You're trying to plot
Can I have
this
self?
course to do a hard docking at speed.
Can I have self-preservation as well?
Yes.
Could I have notice how the ship works because it's technically I'm interacting with?
Yep. I'll give you
Yeah.
that.
Could I have Teambo because they had an article on Teambo once about flying
No,
dodging with
I'm
the
not
movie?
going to give you
Oh.
that one. I don't think Team Vogue covers hard docking in emergency Reaver
I'm only going to
situations.
keep for now, sadly. I'll keep trying.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's lucky for you. 12 to beat.
I've got a D. Is that D10?
Yeah.
You've got a 10 and a 12.
Oh, there's everybody.
I'll just roll a 10 for now.
Yeah, that's enough. That's 16. So yeah, you basically pull the shuttle into a handbrake turn, effectively, and just skid sideways into the shuttle docking point on the Daedalus. I am going to buy that jinx.
No.
Because as you come in, you've committed a sin.
I mean, I do it all the time, so you've got to be more specific.
I mean, yeah.
It's like, yeah, and
Yeah.
You've damaged fan favorite starboard bulkhead.
Perfect heel
Oh.
turn. I regret nothing.
Oh.
Was it intentional? Was it accidental? You'll never know.
We'll know if Wu comes out and starts cutting a promo.
And that's 8.
Next
Only
time we see
4
the
above,
alternate
so that
angle.
wasn't an extraordinary success. So it's 4 beats down, 1 beat left to continue to evade.
Isaac,
Reavers or
shoot
to
that
deal with.
thing!
I'm on it.
When the fans ask later, was it intentional? Was it not? I'll do the thing which Harrison Ford did. Like, I just don't care.
So ship systems plus shoot. So you get a D8.
Okay. So this is me, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, because the ship is 888 across its stats.
You don't use your
what-
physical, you use the ship system.
Remind me what we use stat-wise for shooting on ships?
Shoot.
Just
No,
shoot.
attribute-wise.
Oh, you use the
System.
ship system.
Which is
an
a D8.
So a
The ship
D8,
is
so I can
8
just click.
across all
I can just
three,
click
so it doesn't matter.
mental, and then
Yeah.
that'll
Yeah,
be the 8
sounds
for the
good.
systems. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And shoot. And I am in this exact scenario going to add Guardian Angel.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to add my shades, because why the fuck not?
10 to beat.
Alright. Oh,
Oh.
11.
So
Oh, no, I don't have plot points to spend on this.
yeah, well, this is a success. So what happens is Isaac opens fire. He's got the top turret slaved to the bottom one, so they're both firing in sync. And he just nails a couple of shots into each engine intake, and the two ships start to come towards each other. The Reaver ship just starts to drop out of the sky below you.
I
Just
pull up a little bit
crashes
to go
into the
over it.
ground.
All right. Let's find a nice little quiet place to sit down, shall we?
Yep. Well, at least now you have company, so hopefully it will be faster.
Yeah. We tried looking for a little, like, a little canyon or something. Something that, like, would shield us from sight in the vicinity.
Yeah. Give me ship systems and your survive skill.
And my survive skill. Something I've beefed up. No, because we're using the ship systems, it's probably also the Deathless system. Oh, wait, that D6 isn't supposed to be there. That one.
Oh.
All right. Aiming for anything?
You need to beat a 9.
All right.
Yes.
Where's the... down there it is. Oh, cool. A 6. Nope.
Ship sensors aren't finding anything safely within range. At least like a canyon or anything.
We'll pick open field in that case. At least then we'll have good sight lines.
Open field. You do also remember there was at least one docking bay left at the shipyard.
Sure. Equipment probably helps us speed it up. Sounds like a good enough place.
Okay, so what I would like you to do as you head for this is give me a flying roll for flying without being detected by orbiting Reaver ships.
Uh-huh. Would, yes. Okay.
And I will let you use the stealth drive here.
I don't know if I want to.
Will that
be when it
help or
finally
hinder
works.
us?
Yeah, exactly.
So far, the stealth drive has 100% guarantee of getting us noticed.
Yeah, so I might just not.
It might work better. Who knows?
Let's give it a chance.
All right.
$12 to beat.
I will laugh my ass off if you roll a 1 and it's the one from the stealth system.
I mean, be the last 8.
I got you.
Ah,
That was the
God
good one this
damn it.
time.
Yeah, the stealth drive works, and you
It
are
actually
not
helped.
detected, and you're able to put down in the shipyard next to the Dairy Queen and this other Kintsugi class.
All right.
It's 13. We would have made it without the stealth drive, but not as well.
See, would have been fine.
By 1.
One is not 0.
True, however,
All right, so yeah, we land. Okay, what was that?
Reaver, get working.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm running and finding another gun turret.
What? You're strapping an extra gun turret? That's not how that works.
No, I'm sitting in the gun turret.
Oh, the other gun turret. Yeah. fair.
Yes. Isaac's on one, I'll take the other.
Woo's on
Bottom.
first.
Third base. I am keeping an eye on Steve the Coward and Ognils because
Steve can help.
he's helping. Oh yeah, that's true. He's helping the captain because he knows what
Yeah.
he's doing. So.
Yep.
Steve is helping Saps.
Yeah.
Linz, you might need to mute roll 20.
Oh, sorry. There we go.
Okay. So,
Or is
Red,
presumably just counting her money.
you can have Steve's fixed dice, which is a D10.
All right.
Nice.
No, I'm writing performance management reviews for my my team.
As per my last email.
Yeah, it was a great coordinated efforts. Well done to Seth.
Persef.
Yeah, well, I'm a busy manager. I don't have time to use everyone's letters in their names.
Just call me Sterling. It's so much
You don't know how managers work.
easier. I work in
I'm just
retail,
saying, my manager at work. You're lucky if they even use a letter for your name. I've literally emailed just like V yes D, and that is the whole email.
12 to beat. Got there. So you get a D8.
D8.
And over the next 20-30 minutes or so, you and Steve successfully get the engine fixed back up.
All right.
It's now
As everybody
operating
else.
back at peak performance, thanks to the parts you were able to retrieve and Steve's
peak-ish.
expertise. And yeah, you're ready to go. But you do know that there are 2 Reaver ships, possibly 3, still in orbit.
So, what do we do?
Well,
Leave. Somehow.
is it possible to remotely pilot one of the shuttlecraft?
You think you could rig something up?
I mean, I guess with a strong enough signal, something like that could be done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If we rig the door with some, I don't know, grenades or something, we could send that up first, make it look like a big shiny target, and then speed very quickly in the opposite direction. But that's my idea. I mean, I'm just IT, so if anyone has a better idea, do feel free. But
If you can remote control it, I can make it go boom.
mm-hmm.
How about? Does it have to go boom?
I mean, we don't have to send one of ours. I mean, that the Dairy Queen presumably has.
I mean, are there more shuttlecraft here?
I mean,
In that case, let's take
Dairy
one of
Queen
them.
has at least one. The other Kintsugi has a pair docked.
The point mostly is like, do we need to use it as a bomb, or is it just a distraction? And would it make more sense to just have it keep going for as long as it can?
Here's the thing, Saps. There's 3 of them. 3 screaming loud targets going every which way.
And one target that sneakily crawls away with a stealth drive.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
There's also 3 Reaver ships, so
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, let's hope they take the bait.
Yep.
Let's go Reaver fishing.
Okay.
Okay. As you're discussing this, you hear a commotion coming from the kitchen area where High Flow Steve and Ognils were cowering.
I guess
You guys get to work on that. We'll.
Okay.
Or I guess. Well, no, actually, yeah.
Sterling-
Come along. I don't want you. I don't want to exclude you from the role playing. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
If we die, there'll be no more roleplay.
And so
True.
at this point,
I think we
you head
can
into the kitchen, and
speed up
Steve
plot and
has
everything.
gotten his hands on a pistol, and he's once again pointing it at Ognils.
Steve, we're not off planet yet. Put
Steve?
that thing down.
I'm not saying you
Steve?
can't shoot him. You just have to wait.
Steve, hang on, 1 second. I punch Ognil straight in the face.
Okay, give me physical and fight.
I was not expecting that.
If I need to roll, I won't. Never mind.
No, do it.
Do it.
Okay, fine. It's not fun to just bust
but-
your knuckles on somebody's face.
Does he get a bonus for the sucker punch?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I guess ship's
You need to clear red.
Flies. Oh god, yeah, I do.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll roll.
That is not a bad roll.
Oh, he's defending, so.
He wins.
Oh,
There we go. All right.
Remind me, can I spend a plot point to keep something in this pool?
we have done that.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm spending a plot point to make Saps win the fight.
Just,
Well, what
I,
I was
all
gonna
I,
say
it's
here
not
is-
even a fight. I just want to whack him over
I
the
know.
head.
We all
I
want this
know.
to happen.
I want this to happen.
I just sucker punch him. That's it.
I mean,
Yes.
even as a failure, you were going to be sucker punching him. It was what happened next.
Then, okay. So yeah. Okay, go ahead.
He took some of the grenades.
Ugh.
I saw him. He took grenades.
Is he conscious?
Yes.
Ognils, what the fuck are you doing? I have at this point grabbed him by the lapels as well because I'm getting really tired of this guy. What are you doing? Why did you take grenades?
Self-preservation.
You took grenade.
Of all the things you could take, that is the
Can I
worst
punch
thing.
him?
Go for it.
All right. What do I need to roll?
Physical and fight, and then any other
Physical,
attributes you think will work.
Physical. Harmless doesn't help me there. No. Okay.
He only rolled a 6 this time.
Ha!
Just wham! He's back on the floor again.
And I pick him up, and I guess shove him onto the table, and then just take his grenades because this is getting really stupid.
Yeah, he's got 2 grenades in his back pocket.
All right. Who else is here? Is everyone here currently?
Yeah, I'm trying to do some work here. Everyone's disturbing with this fight.
Captain, have you got anything we can secure him with?
Oh yeah, I can whip something up. I get some zippity whiz bangs.
I mean, it's at this point Eliza brings out a pair of handcuffs. Don't ask.
Even better. No one's going to ask. That's fine. Cool. Steve, you want to get in on this while we're all punching?
Yeah, Steve just aims a shot right between the legs.
Do you mean the gun he's holding or just his foot?
Just his foot.
Okay.
I was gonna
Just
say,
check.
'cause I'm standing behind him. I
Like,
don't have balls, but it still
blows
hurts.
his balls off.
Yeah.
Should he roll as well?
Yes, he should. So I need to do my defense first. So it's a 7. And then Steve's physical is not very good. That is also a 6. Yeah, Steve just nails in between the legs. Og nails his eyes cross, and down he goes.
There.
Steve,
Point!
oh, that felt good.
Throughout this
Right?
whole thing, Isaac has been like standing between most of the guns and the majority of zaps, but he's just gonna step back now.
All right. We have a plan to get off planet and hopefully get rid of the Reavers.
Yeah.
Let's
That's
work
fine.
on that.
I can remote fly one of the ships. Who's flying us off planet? I'm assuming Wu.
No, I think Saps is.
Okay. Sorry, wait. I didn't mean. Yeah.
What?
Okay.
What?
I can remote fly one
Sterling,
of the ships.
Sterling, you're starting to worry me.
Sorry. All
Do
right.
we need to have a talk?
No. The stress is getting to me. Sorry. Right. So, Captain, you're flying the ship. I'll remote pilot one of the shuttles. Wu can take another. Steve, you good?
Yeah.
You know, it's not very technical flying. It's literally just pointing it in one direction and going.
That's really like if you lose connection at some point, just make sure the engine's gunning and is going in a straight line. That's enough.
Yeah, it's there's no acrobatics required. So.
Yeah.
Nope.
So you're gonna need to give me a roll to see how many of these ships you can rig up. So give me a. Ooh, what's this going to be?
Mental Fix Computers Alliance.
Yeah, mental and operate or fix, whichever you fancy. Question for Zaps. Are you going to use the 3 shuttles not currently docked? Or are you going to sacrifice your damaged shuttle and pop a new one in the slot?
The damaged one is going to be more noticeable.
The question is basically whatever would work best. Saps is not about the.
I mean, the damaged one already has a grenade in the engine, so.
So yeah, mostly whichever can probably keep. My idea is like keeping their attention as long as possible, because I don't care what happens with the shuttles afterwards, and if we blow up their ships. So whatever works best for that. Like if it makes
Then
sense.
I think it's the ones that are all good.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well.
Yeah.
We'll keep the busted one around. That's fine.
We'll fix it at a later point.
Yeah.
We have a lot of money, don't we, Wu?
No.
Yeah, keep hearing
It's sticking out of the pockets everywhere.
I've got it on the table and counting it. I'm like, no.
No.
Yeah,
Slight
I
bit
don't
of
know
correction.
about you guys.
We.
Yeah.
Yes. We.
14 to beat.
Wait, hang on. That's
Surely
that's not all you're rolling, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah,
I guess
you've got skills and stuff to add to this.
The
Yeah,
easiest way is probably to clear the pool and add everything else and roll that, and then we can work out which of the die there were the highest.
Yeah.
You can have Steve's operate dice if you want. It's a D6.
Please.
Can it be my operate dice, which is a D8?
If you want to help. I thought you were manning a gun turret, though.
If they say they need my help, I will help.
We're gonna miss that gun turret.
Nah, Isaac's got it. He's nearly as good a shot as I am.
You're not gonna have words.
I think you've already rolled your operate, right? Yeah, you already rolled your operate earlier.
Okay, right. As I was saying.
Alright, so there's a 6 and a 7, so that makes that a 13.
Yes.
Which is still a failure.
Yes, but you could spend plot points to keep one of the other 6.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would like to do that, if I may.
That would put it at a 19, which is
Which is
D10 big damn hero.
Yep.
Because Sterling's really in need of those right now.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, absolutely.
Hey.
She doesn't even have enough plot points to spend all of those.
So,
Well,
yeah.
she can just ignore the D8.
That's
So,
true.
The way this broke down, a failure was 1 shuttle, a success was 2, an extraordinary success was all 3. So you're pretty confident you've got all 3
3.
shuttles rigged up and ready to go. You've got them all slaved to different terminals on the bridge, but you can take control of all of them from yours as part of your extraordinary success as well. But as you're just putting the finishing touches on them, from outside the shipyard, you hear this blood-curdling howl.
We locked the door, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure at least some person currently on this ship would have remembered.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one person that's paranoid about security right about now.
Yeah,
Yep.
no.
Yeah,
One of the
Steve's
people.
like, I triple checked. I even changed the default lock code for you and hands you a slip. And instead of it being 1111, it's now
I'm not
1, 2,
going to
3,
be able
4.
to remember. Fine. Like, tucks it in his
Thanks, Steve.
coat
All right,
pocket.
time to go, I think.
Yes, let's.
And
Alright,
yeah, and
shuttles.
that howl then gets picked up from a couple of other locations around the edge of this
Okay, time to go. So, like, yeah, no, get the stealth on, ship up, send those shovels away.
Okay. So, you were having the first one, Sterling?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me a flying the shuttle to distract a Reaver roll.
Excellent.
You know how Han Solo says fly casual? The opposite of that. Fly as conspicuous as you possibly can.
No, it's not fly casual, it's casual flying.
I know it's fly casual.
Survive? Does that...
If you're using operate, you can't also use survive.
Right, okay.
Okay, and
That's all I can use, really.
so for you, 6 to beat. So your shuttle successfully distracts a Reaver ship.
Let's get another dice.
Yeah, another D10.
Yeah, that's the 10.
Now she can start ignoring even one of the D10s.
Yeah. You know, hoarding is a bad thing, I say, as I'm counting
all the money.
You had the next shuttle. Give me some sort of flying to entice the Reavers into following this shuttle check.
Me, yeah. So be mental fly.
Yep.
Okay. Could I have? Oh, no, I was going to say can't perform this as the flying, but I think that's even a stretch.
I mean, I can stretch that for you. You're trying to make it look like the shuttle's trying to flee.
Cool.
I was going to say you're just broadcasting a message from the shuttle to the Reavers.
Yeah.
Just
Come and get me, you
so-
cowards.
yeah.
I say in a French accent for some reason. I don't know why. Someone possessed me to do that, but what else have I got?
Actually, yeah, it was.
So you think if I'm broadcasting message, can I have smooth talker?
I mean, you do have a trigger on Self-Preservation Society.
What kind of trigger?
I know
Oh,
a
it's
song.
not-
Not
it's
everybody
not tick,
appreciates
though.
your
I
musical
don't-
talents.
I don't have that activated though,
Ah,
so
No,
Yeah,
well, I mean, yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
I
really
know,
do it.
see
I
that
know
on
a
that,
song
'cause-
is not
no.
never bought. Yeah,
No.
never got that trigger.
Yeah, it's kind of smooth talker. If
because
that's...
your other option is trick, because you have misdirection there.
Oh, yeah, needs trick. I'll do that.
Because then you get the bonus d6 for trick.
Distraction. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that should be fine.
Okay, your score to beat is a 9.
I mean, yeah.
Okay,
It's space oscar worthy.
handily.
So
and who
another
was
D.
flying the last one? It was going to be Steve, wasn't it?
Steve, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Steve.
So Steve needs to beat a 12. Steve's mental is
Shaky at best.
That poor dinged bulkhead.
No, that doesn't count on that one. Steve gets an 8. So Steve is unable to entice that third ship from its position. There's still one Reaver ship in orbit.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Oh.
We have guns.
Only one we need to dodge with the stealth drive, right?
66% success rate. I call that a win in my book.
Exactly.
Yeah. If you'd failed on all 3 of those, you'd have had 3 d8s on the roll, 1 for each ship.
Woo boy.
All right, so
But we didn't.
you know what? I don't know. Boo's already had a chance to roll. I'm trying to think how I can incorporate the rest of the people in the role here.
Oh, don't worry. If you fuck up, we'll get incorporated.
Yeah, but that's barely had anything to do with the night.
Some nights we get all the fun, some nights we don't.
All right.
Oh, great. Now I've got that song stuck in my head.
Right, Red. Your
Yeah,
score to
she
beat is a
knows that.
13.
Okay, so I'm assuming I'm using the ship's engine system. I think I'm sneaking in this case.
Yeah.
So mental fly.
Yep.
City class ship's captain.
Stealth drive.
Daedalus. I'm gonna have the stealth drive. Trying to be a 13.
Yep.
Right there.
This goes well.
Just right there. See? Told you.
I'm spending a plot points
Yep.
to keep the 5.
That means you get one of those that you can't spend.
That's fine.
But yeah, you successfully evade the ship in orbit.
Nobody make any sounds.
What?
Shut up.
You get up into orbit, and you start to burn away from Miranda, and you start heading back into the debris field.
Can we go around? No, it probably doesn't work.
Nope.
We'll take our time, just lazily going through all that. As long as the stealth drive is on and nothing's following us, we should be fine. Nothing that will require rolls, I hope.
Well, we're going to do another set of rolls now. You can probably keep your same pool because it's basically the same of starting to fly through this debris field, trying to be very, very quiet.
Be very, very quiet.
We're hunting weavers.
Yes, thank you. Wait, why is there Oh no.
But because you evaded these ones that are pursuing you, there's only 2 on this roll. 15 to beat.
Ooh.
14.
Uh, spend a plot point.
I'll spend it.
Okay.
I'll spend it.
Yep. Keep the 5.
Yeah, why not?
I mean,
So-
keep the 2, make it interesting.
Exactly, actually, yeah.
As this Reaver ship is about to detect you, what does Wu do to avoid that detection?
Yeah.
Oh, I've probably flown my shuttle ship into their ship. What's happened?
Just like, whoom. What?
So there's just this big explosion in orbit.
Yeah, you remember was it
Intersect shuttle.
in episode 6 where they have like in Star Wars episode 6, you have like the ship that flies into the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Is that sort of
Oh,
deal?
yeah.
Awesome. So you successfully get through the debris field, and you're starting to emerge to the other side. And your sensors pick up 3 Alliance cruisers in assault formation.
Well, they don't need to know we're here, right?
We've got 2 shuttles left.
No, we're just...
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, can we mock up a crybaby real quick?
Hang on. We have a stealth drive, right?
I mean, we do.
There are these Alliance cruisers here.
Mm-hmm.
They're in attack formation.
Yep.
There's probably a line, I'm imagining there's a line between the assault cruisers and the debris field.
Yeah.
Yes? So we're coming out of the debris field. Can I just do beep and just give just enough gas to have us go that way and then just shut off as much as we can and just drift for a while? I don't care if we're stuck here for 3 days.
Well, what you notice about the cruisers in this assault formation, they aren't holding the borderline. They are coming towards the debris field.
Are they transmitting anything?
Yeah, you can see that with your glasses. They are using a tight beam. They are trying to contact the survivors of the ship that exploded.
Same thing I said before. Probably just scooch out of the way.
Yeah, let them
see us. Let them pass. Actually, yeah, no. If we can hide among the debris field and just let them pass.
Yeah, give me some
Fine
kind of
by me.
hiding among the debris field roll.
All right.
Is it just the same roll you've been rolling?
Is it?
I think so.
I mean, if Keeb's okay with that.
Yeah, engines. The other option might be something like survive, depending on what you've got on that.
A little bit lower. So, but I'm okay with switching to the survive if you want me to.
Or trick also works here, depending on what you feel like.
Same die.
Yeah.
Sneak?
Sneak.
The
I
other
should
option, sneak,
far away.
yeah, works. No, because you've got smuggling on that. You know the good spots to hide.
You know what? Sure, we're gonna use that because that's more fun.
I was gonna say, I'm sure at some point Zaps has had to evade the authorities.
Trade it with both sides for once.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you can still have the stealth drive because that's.
Yeah. I'll just add mental a second time. Yep. It's the stealth drive.
You can also have a D6 of distracted for the cruisers.
Yeah, okay. Boop. And D6.
$17 to beat, with the possibility of purchasing a Jinx.
Ooh.
Does anybody want to purchase that Jinx? Because that would add extra die to my pool.
Yeah. I'll buy it.
Yep.
We're going to step up their distraction.
Or just step up to a D8?
Step up to a D8.
Cool. So you can swap out that D6 for a D8 red.
Cool. And then I'll add Trick. That's because that's the
Yep.
I just realized I can't actually make this no matter what. Because I had even 2 8s at 8 would be only 16.
Yeah, someone
Yeah, but you
can
can spend
buy-
a plot point.
Oh, somebody gets to spend a plot point then.
Yep.
I buy the 2. Oh no, wait.
No, I like the idea.
I think it has to be the 6,
I think it's
doesn't it?
it needs to be 6.
To get above the 17, yeah.
I bought that 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the
does Wu
4
do
is
then?
only a tie.
Oh, geez.
Leans over and clicks the stealth drive engage button.
Yes!
Just like
Yeah, Zaps, you forgot to turn the stealth drive on.
Yeah.
No, it's on. Oh, right. Yeah. No, sorry.
You know when you pick up, you buy something like the.
This is why it's
Wait.
not been working.
Yeah,
Wait,
keep
you
sorry,
mean
keep
there was an
sorry,
on switch this entire time,
And you have
No,
to
we
pull
just
the tab
hadn't
out
clicked to the
for
right
it to
position?
work.
I've
We just pulls the tab out, and now it works.
Yes.
yeah, no.
Like,
Yes.
Ah.
The whole time.
That's
Yeah, it's like yeah.
yeah, so yeah, you successfully duck behind some debris. The Alliance cruisers drift past. It's that very tense sort of Hunt for Red October style submarine stealth going on. You're all being absolutely as quiet as you can be. And they pass by. And you give it another half hour or so to make sure they're clear. And your sensors give you a clean run back into safe space.
I was going to say about the stealth drive. I realised that the reason that Zap's got it wrong was because it has on and off, but off actually means you're off on their sensors. It's one of the really bad UI designs where it actually doesn't make sense.
I'm in favor of this. This
Yeah.
this sounds correct because
Yeah.
like Zap's not that stupid. It's like, oh, what?
So
why
Isaac
would
is
you?
watching the Alliance ships go past, and when they disappear, finally he returns around to whoever else is there, and it's just like, so what the heck are they doing on that planet still, or near it, or anything to do with it?
Is the question.
Salvage? Maybe they're trying to like salvage what resources
They've
they might
abandoned
have
it
left.
for however many
I don't
years.
think there's
they-
anything that's
Well-
worth salvaging, except maybe information.
they have been trying to recreate the Reaver gas.
Yeah.
So
I think maybe
live specimens? Who knows?
Yeah, they would be stupid enough to do that. Actually,
It's a good question.
I think it might be time to have a chat with my idiot cousin.
Oh, yes, I believe we have a queue to form.
I mean, I've already had my turn, but I don't mind double
you're,
dipping.
yeah, but you know, captain's prerogative and all that.
So you,
This is
you
your
head
ship
back
after
into
all.
the dining area, and High Flow and Steve are sat on one couch across from and looking pointedly at Ognils, who's just got an ice pack on his crotch.
Hi Flo, quick question. This job of yours, is that all that you were supposed to do? You weren't supposed to do anything else?
Get in, get the stuff, and get back out again.
Alright.
Boss did say we was absolutely not to try and read anything on that pad.
Well,
Oh yeah, this pad.
Yeah, that one there.
We'll get to that. Would you guys like a drink at all? Because I think we could all do with one after that.
Well, if you're offering, ma'am, yes, please. You got any whiskey?
Okay. I believe we do. And
Stop taking whiskey as well.
I'll get the cheap brands.
mhm. Isaac, how good are you with interrogation? Not that it'll probably take much, but just out of interest.
How much of him do you want to be intact when I've finished?
I'm not fussed. Enough to fit in a paper bag. Just I think it's time we find out if there's more to this than any of us have been told.
Meets the eye.
I didn't want to go there, Red.
And yet here we are. I'm sort of handing out drinks to everybody.
I think you get a plot point for that.
If I knew it was that easy.
Okay.
High Flow is just. Well, if you need any help, don't reckon we got much loyalty left to this one.
Blame you there. He certainly doesn't have any to you. Ognils, how you feeling?
So?
Good. So this job that you took that killed 3, was it?
5?
5?
There were
Yeah,
crew
5.
7.
Killed 5 of your men. What was it again?
Triad boss sent his son to Miranda when the news got out. He was interested in recovering his son's effects.
And that's it. That was all you were told.
Yeah.
There was no
I
supplement.
mean, like I said, it was
information.
my brilliant idea. Miranda was supposed to be safe, so I thought we could start smuggling stuff back from Miranda.
What did you think
Genius
happened
move.
to the guy's son?
Probably whatever happened to everybody else on Miranda.
But you had no way of knowing. Oh, never mind.
There was the transmission, and then the Alliance secured everything. Everything was done. It was defeated.
So, you watched the transmission.
Yeah.
And you still sent. Alright. Okay.
The Alliance said it was defeated. It was an empty, dead planet in the middle of nowhere.
Hang on. The Alliance said that?
You've not been keeping up with the news?
Yeah. The Alliance, the same Alliance that hid this from the verse all these years.
The same Alliance that did this clicks on screen with the torture from the Reaver experiments.
And
That same Alliance
and your
Why didn't we
conclusion
have
was
that
clicking
up?
through just all of these people.
and those are the people's report you believe for everything to be safe?
I mean, they won the war. Why wouldn't we doubt their military capabilities?
My God, you're right, Sterling.
He really is an idiot.
He's stark
I
raving
think
mad.
that's where we'll cut it. Just on he really is an idiot, and we'll pick that back up next time.
It's just
Yeah.
a shot of the Daedalus in space, and you just hear another punch sound.
It's like,
There's an exterior shot of the ship, and just then there's a window visible, and suddenly you see Ogdale's backing up very fast against the window, like stumbling, and then it cuts to black.
I do like there's like
Yeah.
Over the credits, you hear noises.
Yeah.
it's just punching
Bills.
noises.
Has
Yep.
everyone seen Airplane? You know that
Yes.
scene where there's a hysterical passenger and everyone is queuing up, and there's people with like
Yeah.
knuckle dusters and someone with a
So, yeah.
baseball bat.
Someone with a mace.
Yeah.
Basically, that scene.
I mean, at the very least, Highflow and Steve, on hearing that, are not going to have been very pleased. So yes, thank you everybody for watching. We'll be back at some point. Times get a little tricky to organise as we head towards the holiday season, but yeah, hopefully wrap this adventure up. In the meantime, don't forget you can check out Red over at twitch.tv/RedNightmare7. Sundays 4 till 6 UK time. You're streaming, working your way through Ace Attorney Dual Destinies.
Duel's Destinies, yeah. I'm trying to keep my voices coherent because as I get further into this series, they start drifting more and more.
Is there anyone Irish in this one?
No, that's the thing. That voice is consistently bad, but it's at least consistent in that.
Unlike necessarily my Southern American accent, which I think went over
That was
quite a large
fun.
portion of the South.
There's again a consistency.
But it's rough, but
And don't forget, you can check out my new Magic content, my blog about the Pauper format over at pauper-planes.co.uk. Articles every other Sunday at the moment. So there'll be
I
one
need to read the
next week.
vehicle article still.
It's good.
And if you have any interesting decks or things you want me to talk about, do let me know, because sometimes it's quite hard coming up with ideas for articles, so always interested. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching, and we are going to go and raid a friend of mine who is currently playing Final Fantasy XIV. So
They've been
say
sucked in.
hi to Kupo Popo.
Oh.
And
Such a
we will
Final
see you all
Fantasy
soon.
name.
Yeah, it is.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.